on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
So a look at our starters for the Heat. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Lowry in at the point. Here's Young following the bucket by the Heat. Back to Murray. On the take. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
We appreciate Trae Young and that shooting ability, but reminding us once again, he will dish.
Hero for three. The Heat rebound. Stolen by Capella. Collins outside. Back to Capella. The kick out to Young. There's the triple. Collins passes to Capella. Four on the clock. Murray. And it's Miami with a rebound.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
You know, this Hawks team really does score the ball well. Lots of dynamic players on this team, and Young has made a huge difference in their production.
Count the basket.
Well, how about that? Bam stepping out just a little bit from the mid-range with a soft touch.
Young inside. He's guarded by Lowry. Over to the left wing. Young, the pass to Capella. And stolen by Adebayo. Hero outside. The three ball. And he can't jam it through. The Hawks have gone 1 for 3 so far. So about Atlanta, just how far can this team make it?
Well, B.A., there's no question they'll be efficient on the offensive end. But the question is, can they put everything else together and be a complete team? That'll ultimately be the difference.
Now here's Hero. Nice move. And it's Butler with the jam.
Jimmy Butler just too athletic on that play. Look at the height.
To the paint. Here's Murray. Here's Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. Outside Murray. Goes back up. Here's Capella. From down in the low post, it goes.
Capella, one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. It's because of his activity.
Hero, screen on Hunter. Butler finds Hero. Over Hunter. Hero, no good.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Collins outside. Over to the wing. Here's Murray. Pass to Capella. Adebayo grabs the board.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Butler passes to Love. Hero on the wing. Drops in the three.
Producing from behind the arc, that is huge stuff from Tyler Hero.
Well, an all-star appearance for Bam Adebayo in 2020. Grant, you think he can get back there?
No doubt. I mean, I think the bigger issue is we've seen his numbers taper off just in the postseason. Can he reverse that and bring his best when it matters most?
Love passes to Butler. Kicks it to Hero. From deep. Pass to Love. Launches a three. Fires in the triple.
Love is awesome at reading the defense. When they're not up on him, he's going to let it rip.
Here's Hunter. He's off on that one. And Miami the other way now. Now Butler. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first quarter. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. For Atlanta, they've gone only 2 of 6 from the field. Hunter passes to Murray. Outside Hunter. Back to Murray. Takes a three. The shot won't fall. The Heat on offense. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Hero. And that one hits the back iron.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
The kick out to Young. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Way too easy for Collins. With ideal positioning, he's a real problem out there.
Hero for three. Connects from downtown. Hero's got 6 points.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
Here's Adebayo. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
Here's Young. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Heat. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Miami.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming, so they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. Young runs point with Murray at the 2, and it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. For 3, Robinson. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor?
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Pass to Strus. Back to Martin. Out to Oladipo. Puts up a 3. Drills it from deep. Oladipo's got his first 3 points of the game. Defensively, this Heat team was top 3 in points allowed per game and top 5 in defensive efficiency last year.
You know, B.A., that's something that surely isn't talked about enough. And when they're not having their best shooting night, they'll suffocate you on the defensive end.
And it's Capella with the jam.
Using his length that time, Capella up top to slam it down.
Out to Oladipo. Here's 7, a screen on Young. Oladipo, the pass to Robinson. Three-pointer. Atlanta with a rebound. Capella's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Right side, Hunter. Pass to Collins. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Martin. The Heat with the lead. Let's go with a 3. Again, the Heat misses. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Here's Murray. It's intercepted. Robinson on the wing. Hunter covering. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. For 3, Robinson. Hunter with the rebound.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And you look at the numbers Murray puts up, Greg. He's a threat to post a triple-double on any given night.
And I love that about him, B.A. I mean, he brings it in every aspect of the game. He doesn't hunt stats. The game just finds him. With his steal rate, might be the best bet to put up a quadruple-double in the league one day.
The Heat have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Here's 7, passes to Robinson. Wing shot on the way. And Miami again with the bucket. 1:44 left to play in the second quarter. Young, the pass to Murray. Down low. Here's Capella. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got 3 assists in the game.
I like it when Capella looks to score like this, especially when he's got that kind of positioning.
Outside Robinson. Here's 7, passes to Robinson. Jacks up a 3. The offensive rebound. Pass to Strus. To the inside. 5 to shoot. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Here's Martin. Misses off the left iron. For Atlanta, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. And here's Martin. Collins defending. Back to Martin. Right wing. Pass to Yurtseven. To the paint. Here's Oladipo. Clock at 6. Ooh, stolen by Murray. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Jumps up, and Collins with the jam.
And some of the dunks Collins can pull off are just awesome.
Martin finds Robinson. Strus with a screen on Hunter. Martin. Miami, no good that time either. The Hawks trailing.
Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give them another possession at all.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Here's Oladipo. Missed inside. And so it's the Miami Heat closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Here's Young. Setting the floor for Miami. Duncan Robinson is out there with Victor Oladipo. Then there's Omer Yurtseven. Then it's Max Strus. And it's Martin in at the 4. And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs. Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league.
Here's Hunter. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Outside Robinson. And stolen by Murray. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Here's Young. Here's Hunter. Young, the pass to Capella. Back to Young. Young drawing the double team. From deep, Capella. That shot, no good. And Miami will go the other way with it. They've led by as many as 11. For 3, Robinson. Basket is good with the setup from Oladipo. Robinson's got 8.
That's his game right there. Robinson, one of the more deadly shooters in the NBA.
Robinson with a steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Oladipo outside. Pass to Robinson from deep 3-point range. From beyond the arc and then some. Robinson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that's way back there as Duncan Robinson sets up solid.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
After being drafted 19th overall in the 2017 draft, John Collins continuing to exceed expectations, which has contributed to what he does in terms of his workload.
A line change here for Miami. Collins has developed into much more than an athletic roll man, Brent.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. The fact that he only attempted 1 3-pointer in college and now is just letting him go here in the league. The guy is an efficient scorer from everywhere on the floor.
Adebayo passes to Hero. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Love. From deep. Doesn't go that time. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Collins inside. Love's there. Capella draws the double. Ooh, good chance here for Hunter. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Butler passes to Hero. Knocks down the long J. He's got 9.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line.
No good on the 3. The Hawks have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Hunter finds Young. Changes up. The rebound by Lowry. Miami has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. And here's Butler outside. Hits the 3-pointer. Butler's got 7.
Sometimes you have to run a great play for a great player. That's going to get Jimmy Butler in a good rhythm.
Well, we talk about the value of great rim protection. That's a shot he typically makes.
Hero for 3. And the Heat, another 3.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away. Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Lowry outside, from outside the arc. The Heat rebound. Back to Hero, stolen by Collins. Here's Young, pass to Murray. Here's Capella. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. The Heat have gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Butler with the ball. The 3 is up. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Yeah, pretty dependable from the corner 3 spot. Butler only fires those 3s he feels comfortable taking.
And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. The Heat have gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. Adebayo sets a screen. Hero, no good. Well, the Hawks shooting 32% for this game. Not what they're hoping for. Here's Hunter. Here's Murray. Love with the defensive effort.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Now here's Lowry. Hero for 3. Hunter with some nice D. Adebayo with a steal. And finished off by Adebayo.
And for Bam, it doesn't get any easier than that.
Here's Young. Can't hit from in close. He got it off in time. No good there. And so it's Miami with plenty of breathing room. 23 points to end the quarter. Defense. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end, and just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Bam Adebayo.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
Well, they are playoff bound with him rounding into form and playing some of his best basketball. They just got to continue to play together. We'll see if he's able to keep playing at this level. Sadiq Bey out there with Griffin. Then there's Bogdan Bogdanovic. Then there's Onyeka Okongwu. And it's Forrest in at the point guard position. So that's the Hawks 5. And for the Heat, they're shooting 40% from the field in this one. Outside Robinson. Pass to Adebayo. Outside for Love. Now Hero from behind the arc. Forrest with a rebound. Outside Bogdanovic. Hey, from beyond the arc. Forrest can't hit. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And here's Adebayo. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And maybe that's why he's nicknamed Bam. Taking contact, bam, bam.
Well, the Hawks shooting a rough 29% from the field here. Outside for Bey. Off the mark there with a 3.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Hero, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Bogdanovic finds Bey. Denied by Adebayo.
And Bam with the emphatic block.
Robinson passes to Butler. Love with the ball from downtown. The rebound by Bogdanovic. It's tipped. It's stolen by Love. And he lays in the alley-oop pass.
Smooth finish off a terrific feed.
Man, the timing and execution couldn't have been any better right there. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Butler.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Yeah, that shot's not going to make his teammates or coaches happy.
Yeah, the only thing that kind of shot helps with is your opponent's chance of winning.
The Heat have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Pass to Adebayo. And there's the screen. Clock at 6. Atlanta with the rebound. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Here's Forrest. Got it.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Griffin against Butler. Kicks it to Hero. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Robinson with a steal. Kept alive. Second shot opportunity. Pass to Love. Lets the 3 fly. And again, the Heat missing. Love's gone just 1 for 4 from deep. Back to Okongwu. Tipped. And stolen by Adebayo. Knocks it loose. A minute 42 left to play in the fourth quarter. Out to the right wing. Robinson with a steal. Hero right side. No good with the triple. Atlanta's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Heat.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Bam Adebayo.
Just active on defense, little things like clawing and scrapping and tipping passes and contesting shots. Came up with a lot of steals.
It's stolen away. Bay against Adebayo. Bay passes to Griffin. That shot is off. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. Here's Butler. Again, the Heat misses.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Robinson passes to Butler. Oh, clanks the dunk. Bogdanovich against Hero. Bay, good.
Bay can use a mix of power and finesse. He gets that close.
To end the drought. And there's Hero on the assist by Love.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up.
At guard, 6'1", number 11.
Now, Greg, when you look at these rosters, both teams have lots of quality players and very deep benches.
And with the pace we see in games, it really helps to have more legs to run. Each of these coaches have a lot of options, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the matchups.
Let's check out Toronto's. Starting lineup. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the center position. Now here's VanVleet. Here's Barnes, and the dunk by Barnes.
That's big-time length and athleticism by Scotty Barnes, leaving no doubt.
Here's Young. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's VanVleet. Murray with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Murray, no good. And the Raptors doors with one of the elite front offices recognized in the NBA.
And Kevin, because of that, a highly paid one as well. Remember, a recruitment battle, not just with the NBA, but English soccer to keep their leadership intact. But the track record is there to justify that top billing, no doubt about it.
Young's shot is off. And Barnes has got the ball here for Toronto. Passes to Pirtle. And stolen by Hunter. Here's Collins. And stolen by Barnes. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Trains the three-pointer.
Well, you love the confidence from Pascal Siakam. Ready on the catch, rise and fire. Nicely done.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Quinn Snyder and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He's confident in their ability to win the battle of the low post. That's where he'd like to see most of the action take place. Kevin, I think we can expect them to pound the ball down low every chance they get. Let their big men go to work.
Thank you, David. From deep, Collins. The shot, no good. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Barnes with it. Guarded by Hunter. Pirtle, the pass to Anunoby. Second shot opportunity. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, for a player with Pirtle's size, that type of play he needs to make. Get inside, draw contact, get to the line, be physical. Love it.
And he sinks the second.
And you look at Jakob Pirtle, great touch and presence inside the paint. Can get you with the move or just power his way to the hoop. Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Raptors leading by 4. VanVleet passes to Pirtle. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
Pass to Young. Back to Murray. A floater. Capella with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. 5 to shoot. It's Collins with the drive. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2. And Greg Pirtle has so many options to score inside.
And that's why he's such an efficient scorer, Kevin. Very composed at the rim. Doesn't need a lot of time to get his shot off inside.
Now here's VanVleet. Pass to Anunoby. Back to VanVleet. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Young inside, covered by Van Vliet.
Active defense from Jakob Poeltl. That's the key. When he stays active and alert, blocks are going to be there for him.
Van Vliet up top, defended by Young. On the wing, Anunoby. Here's Poeltl. Here's Van Vliet. And Capella sends it back. Young against Van Vliet. Young dishes to Collins. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Raptors. There's the three. It's good from long range.
Now, Fred Van Vliet has become a true impact player. This guy remarkably consistent from deep.
Here's Young, and he drives in, and they're able to recover. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Van Vliet outside. Siakam finds Poeltl. Van Vliet outside. Kicks it out to Siakam. Clock is at 3.
One of the things that we're watching happen with Pascal Siakam is the willingness to accept more and more responsibility, both from a leadership and a productivity standpoint, guys. And it has been something else to watch that growth.
He doesn't get the second one. The Hawks trail by 4. Murray left side. And it's Murray with the jam.
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins' team-first attitude shining through with that terrific pass.
Young with the ball. And so the first quarter is in the books. The Raptors out in front. They're up. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Taking a look here at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What have they been doing or not doing, in your opinion?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby is out there with Fred Van Vliet. And it's Poeltl in at the 5.
And nice dime from Hunter there. An unselfish player who knows how to look for his teammates.
The Atlanta shooting their first free throw of the game here. Doris with the officials calling slightly fewer fouls. It seems like we see a more physical game on the floor. What do you think?
I think it's a change for the better, Kevin. Obviously, you want guys to be safe, but the defense must be allowed to do their job.
Now here's Murray. He has 7. And Poeltl sends it back. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Poeltl. Six on the shot clock. Outside for Murray. Good on the triple. Murray's got the lead up to 2 now for the Hawks.
What a look. Young providing the dime. A really unselfish player.
Young with the steal. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. Murray outside. Another 3 for Atlanta. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Atlanta.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
You've also got to love how their defense has been contesting so far, denying shooters to this point.
Poeltl, no one around him. No good again that time.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Murray for 3. And Young kicks to Murray. Down low. Shot by Collins, no good.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Here's Anunoby. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
I'll tell you, it's 6'8" with elite athleticism. Good luck checking OG Anunoby on the interior.
And here's Young from the arc. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Raptors trail by 3. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much, and we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, D.A. Thank you so much. Barnes, it's good. Barnes has got 6 points.
Boy, Scotty Barnes, the complete package. Nice interior finish there.
And looking back on that Toronto run, Pascal Siakam, Doris, was a big piece to that puzzle.
There's no question about it. They allowed that young man to flourish in transition. He was a tremendous defender for the group. He was a big-time part of that title.
Here's Siakam following the bucket by the Hawks. Barnes looking around. Feeds it to Pirtle. Kicks it out to Siakam. Toronto working the ball around now. Van Vliet passes to Barnes. Back to Van Vliet. 4 on the shot clock. Another shot. Misses off the right iron. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. In the corner, it's Hunter. Dishes it to Young. Drops in the tray. And now a 4-point Atlanta lead.
And you give Young just a glimpse of the bucket. He can drain it from literally anywhere on the floor.
Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Collins finds Murray. In the corner, it's Hunter. Driving to the basket. Toronto grabs the miss.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Siakam passes to Barnes. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
This is a guy very willing to put his body on the line. Scotty Barnes gets that defense to commit and accepts the contact.
The first one falls. Barnes hits them both. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Young's shot is good.
A sneaky score in the lane. Young will give you a steady diet of floaters and off-balance shots that defenders just miss getting a piece of.
Here's Siakam. And the layup's good off the glass. Siakam's got 4 points in the quarter.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Stolen by Van Vliet. He nails the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the...
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. DeJounte Murray has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
The Raptors shooting an efficient 53% from the field. On-court spots filled by Hunter and Collins. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. And it's Capella in at the 5. So that's the Hawks 5.
Boy, what a nifty move from Fred VanVleet. Works so hard on the handle, so tough.
Back to Young. Lays it up and banks it in. Young's got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
VanVleet outside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Fred VanVleet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin VanVleet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load. Increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that. And when the stakes get high and you need a big shot, we know how dependable Fred VanVleet is.
It feels to me, Greg, like the bigger the moment, the more dangerous Fred VanVleet is. We've seen him so many times knock down so many huge shots. Doesn't matter the setting, Eastern Conference Finals or NBA Finals. This guy, the very definition of fearless.
Siakam passes to VanVleet. Back to Siakam. That falls. Great assist by VanVleet. VanVleet's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Hunter driving the lane, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Hunter's got his first points in this one.
And what I admire about Hunter is that opportunistic attitude. This kid just makes things happen.
Achua finds Porter. Young against VanVleet. And the rejection by Collins.
And that shows you a bit of Collins' all-around game and why he's so valuable at both ends of the floor.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Trent can't hit. The Hawks leading by 4. And it's Otto Porter with the foul. That's his first foul. And the Raptors with some changes. Pirtle, he's checked in for Precious Achua. Scotty Barnes comes in for Porter. And OG Anunoby subbed in for Trent. Hunter dishes to Young. Hunter kicks to Murray. 13 feet away. Collins passes to Capella. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Jakob Poeltl.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot-blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
All free throws good from Capella. Here's Poeltl. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. VanVleet against Young. VanVleet with the bounce pass. And the pass to Anunoby. That one's off. Still out of sync. The Hawks leading by 6. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
And really, this is the time to push it. Try to extend that lead.
You know, they can make things much easier on themselves in the fourth if they just have a few more possessions like that.
Here's VanVleet. And he jams it with authority.
Well, we know that Fred VanVleet can be relied upon to find the open man. This guy's so consistently good at it.
Passes it to Collins. He dishes it to Capella. Young inside. Covered by VanVleet. Shot clock at 6. Capella. And it's Murray. That time the assist from Capella. Murray's got the lead up to 8 now for Atlanta. The Raptors have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Siakam kicks to Barnes. Back to Siakam. That one doesn't go. Collins with some nice D. The Hawks have gone a spotless 6 of 6 from the field since taking the court here in the second half.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Here's Young. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Such a creative ball handler. Young has an ability to carve out room for himself with his dribble.
Pass to Purtle. Back to Barnes. The Raptors rebound. Siakam finds Anunoby. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Anunoby passes to Siakam. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Pass to Young. From deep three-point range. No good. DeJounte Murray has been leading the charge for the Atlanta Hawks. And of everything he's doing well, it's... And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to fire.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, DeJounte Murray.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
And with their spot in the postseason assured, he's picking up just at the right time to be on top of his game. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. And it's Flynn in at the point.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
No good on that one. And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
Trent's checked in for Flynn. Here's Murray.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Atlanta?
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They've made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets.
Poeltl kicks to Barnes. Over Hunter. Barnes dishes to Poeltl. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist.
Boy, getting his points the hard way. Jakob has to absorb contact and able to use his strength there.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
15 seconds. At the line for your
And the first one drops.
At the line for 2.
And so Collins nails both of them.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Here's Anunoby, and Capella sends it back. And that'll be Toronto as it goes out of bounds. Raptors retain possession. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now.
you love to see Gary Trent Jr. put it on the deck, slice through the defense off that drive. Stop it, Gary.
Young against Trent. Back to Young. Hawks passing it around. Here's Murray. Young looking it over. Outside for Murray. Shot clock at 5. Here's Capella. Atlanta again missing. Raptors trail by 7. Trent passes to Pirtle. Barnes outside. The pass to Anunoby. Pass to Siakam. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
The Hawks leading by 7. Pass to Collins. To the left wing. Here's Capella. Rebound by the Raptors. Pirtle's got 5 rebounds tonight. Siakam passes to Pirtle. Barnes outside. Siakam sets a screen for Barnes. And finished off by Siakam.
Pascal Siakam. Improvement, yes. Big-time player, no doubt.
Collins kicks to Murray. There's the drive. And it's Murray with the jam.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
Pirtle with a screen on Young. It's Pirtle top of the key. Collins against Siakam.
Boy, Pascal Siakam can put a ton of pressure on the defense. This guy has a physicality that you love.
It's the first. That trims the lead to 6. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
Listen, it's only one miss, but it hurts all the same as they try to cut into this lead.
Poke loose. Murray kicks to Young. Back to Murray. Takes it in.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Siakam passes to Pirtle. It's Trent on the wing, defended by Young. Nice shot by Pirtle.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
Here's Young. And foul on the shot. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make,
The previous play is
so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
the ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
And you can see Young's confidence and leadership growing each season. He knows he belongs, and now it's about contending for championship. This has reached desperation time for him.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
Trent finds Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
How about they look to Pirtle in a critical stretch, and he comes through. The pressure bringing out his best.
50 seconds left to play here in the fourth. No room for them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out.
Got it! What a beautiful shot to bring them to within 3.
Gary Trent Jr. has been fearless since the moment he stepped into the NBA. How about that big-time bucket?
Good.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Anunoby against Murray. Anunoby kicks to Siakam. The kick out to Barnes. Three-pointer. Raptors get it back. Pass to Anunoby. Yes!
Well, the hard work on the offensive glass pays off for Jakob Poeltl. Like to see that mindset from the big man. Goes back up strong as soon as he gets his hands on the basketball.
And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
go. And so off the tip, it's Toronto. So the Raptors starting 5. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, roaming the paint. Pure from three-point range.
Fred's a bit of a streak shooter from out there, but when he's feeling it, he's deadly. It's rare for an undrafted player to make an impact, but Fred VanVleet has earned his spot in the league. The sixth man on a title team back in 2019, and he's become an all-star.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. Deflects the pass. Pass to VanVleet. Picked by Pirtle. VanVleet misses. Well, Smitty, VanVleet's become an all-star. Is he the best undrafted player in the NBA, you think?
Well, B.A., Ben Wallace is the standard. A multiple-time Defensive Player of the Year winner. Champions like Bruce Bowen and Udonis Haslem, they're right up there. But Fred VanVleet has a chance when it's all said and done to be the best.
The 3 is up. He buries it from 3.
This is really what separates Tyler Hero as a player. The confidence and touch from deep.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. VanVleet against Lowry. Anunoby can't get it to go.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Hero for 3. Pirtle grabs a miss. The Raptors have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Barnes passes to Pirtle. VanVleet with it. Picked up by Lowry. Back to VanVleet. The 3. And again, Toronto no good for Miami. They've gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Love.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
Toronto has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc.
What's really helped Miami over the last few years, they've had some of the most accurate three-point shooters in the league.
Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Hero for 3. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Hero's got 6 points.
Smart playmaking by Kyle, moving the ball to a guy with a good look.
And the Heat's ability to stretch the floor, it's critical to their stars' success, Smitty.
It is. Guys like Butler and Bam Adebayo, they thrive when they have room to operate, B.A. It's an approach that continues to serve Miami well.
Now here's VanVleet. He's got 5. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He has 7.
What agility from Fred VanVleet in the paint, zipping around the defense.
Hero finds Adebayo. Back to Hero. Outside for Butler. Pass to Love. Outside Butler. Tipped. Stolen by VanVleet. Anunoby for 3. Here's Siakam. Yep, that one's good.
This is where Siakam is comfortable operating from. He loves going to work in the paint.
Lowry, the pass to Hero. And again, the Heat missing.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
The youngster, Scotty Barnes, has great vision.
Miami trailing with the step back. Hero, the pass to Love. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
55 seconds left in the first quarter.
Whatever opening he saw vanished quickly. Got to be more careful with those entry passes.
And that one good.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
Here's Butler. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on Jakob Pirtle.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
And he sinks the second.
What's impressive about Jimmy is how much of a one-man army he can be. He makes the effort to be everywhere on the floor and does all he can to help his team.
Hurdle with the bucket.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Love. And a nice finish on the layup.
Pinpoint accuracy near the rim, something Kevin Love has had for a very long time.
Van Vliet against Lowry. Outside Anunoby. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
12 seconds left in the first. Here's your 7. Rebound by the Raptors. Siakam for 3. Fred Van Vliet has been on display for the Raptors, hunting for opportunities, leading to nothing. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Toronto.
It's all about pace for me. They have set the tone.
Oh,
wow! He went way up.
Goodness. Look how Oladipo can move. Gets down inside with such speed.
Siakam, pass to Barton. Robinson with a double. Down low. Pass to Achua. Trent outside for 3. It's rebounded by Yurtseven. And for Miami, they're shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
Out to Oladipo. Struce the pass to Oladipo. To the middle. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. And the Raptors with some changes. Scotty Barnes comes in for Trent. And it's Anunoby in for Van Vliet. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Robinson gets the bucket.
Nice work down low from Duncan Robinson. Not normally his specialty, but he made it work.
Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. For 3, Oladipo. No luck on that one. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Anunoby for 3. And it's Martin with the rebound.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
And Smitty, the Toronto Raptors, the lone Canadian team in the NBA, they take great pride in that.
Since the Grizzlies relocated to Memphis in 2001, Canada has belonged to the Raptors. BA, you can tell they take pride in this. They don't just represent the city of Toronto, but the entire country.
The Heat have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Oladipo with the ball. Barton covering. Pass to Yurtseven. Martin outside. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. For Toronto, they've gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. Shot to end the cold streak. Achua with the dunk.
Improving as a passer, Siakam showing a willingness to get it to open teammates.
Martin inside. He's guarded by Barnes. Martin misses. The Raptors with a lead. And Siakam, here we go. Inside, here's Achua. Achua with the dunk.
And I don't think anyone knew that Siakam would be this kind of playmaker coming out of New Mexico. In fact, I can almost guarantee it.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. A line change here for Miami. Here's Butler. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Outside for Love. Pass to Lowry. Back to Love. Now here's Adebayo. 4 on the clock. Count it. Good.
More and more comfortable facing up and knocking down jumpers. Bam, Adebayo's game continues to grow.
And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Heat. And a little basketball royalty of the building. Dwayne Wade taking in the game.
Oh, Miami's got to step it up. You got to deliver with him in the house. And speaking of delivering when it matters most, his 2006 Finals performance, one of the greatest in NBA history.
That gives him the lead. Adebayo's got 7 points in the game.
And if Adebayo starts hitting those, this offense immediately reaches another level.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
Takes a step back. Pass to Adebayo. Outside for Love. Back to Adebayo. Shot clock at 5. And it's Lowry penetrating. Here's Love. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
Ah, the plus wingspan of Love on full display right there.
Outside Anunoby. And he drives in. Siakam outside. Oh, got a piece of it. Barton against Hero. Butler on the wing. Lowry outside. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
First team foul.
34 seconds left in the second. Outside for Love. From the arc. That shot off. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Siakam with it. Picked up by Lowry. Siakam, the pass to Achua. And it's blocked. He keeps control of the ball.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
From deep 3-point range. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Okay, Ali, appreciate it. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Man, one guy's been getting it done, Fred VanVleet.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Butler out there with Kevin Love. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Smitty, it can be pretty impressive to watch this Miami squad go to work on the offensive end.
Yes, B.A., the reason why they have a bunch of talented shooters, that's for certain. But they also pay attention to the little things, like grabbing offensive boards and moving the ball around. An offensive-minded player, Tyler Hero is a sneaky player who runs the floor hard.
VanVleet against Lowry. VanVleet, the pass to Siakam. And here's Anunoby. And Hero grabs the board. Lowry against Anunoby. To the paint. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3 seconds. Raptors.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Barnes with it, guarded by Adebayo. Here's Van Vliet, and the layup falls. Van Vliet's got 11 points.
What a pass from Barnes right there. A swingman who knows how to move the rock.
Hero finds Butler. And again, Miami with a triple.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
For Toronto, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Kicks it out to Siakam. Fires the 3. And it's Miami with a rebound. Hero against Anunoby. Hero, the pass to Love. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got 5 rebounds tonight. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Pass to Van Vliet. Anunoby for 3. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Love a screen on Van Vliet. Butler passes to Adebayo. Clock at 4. And here's Lowry from the arc. And the Heat, another 3.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
First team foul.
Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Van Vliet.
Bam Adebayo gives his team so much flexibility, playing multiple positions and doing whatever the team asks.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all of the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." BA?
All right, thanks, Allie. Lowry against Van Vliet. Got a piece of it.
Not known for blocking shot, but Kevin Love got all of that one.
That's tipped. Anunoby passes to Siakam. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for Anunoby. The Heat have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. And Smithy, how about Bam Adebayo? He really diversifies this team offensively.
He does, BA. He's a consistent scorer, and he's fierce on the defensive end, guarding smaller guys.
Toronto's got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Trent, the pass to Siakam. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Using that length to attack inside, Siakam's a major challenge for any defender to stop.
So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, BA. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
Out to Oladipo. 2 on the clock. It's the mark. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. Zellers checked in for your 7. Siakam draws the double. And Pirtle gets it to go on the assist from Siakam. Pirtle's got 6.
Just what you expect from Pirtle inside, using his size to get to a close-range shot.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. The Raptors have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. The shot by Pirtle, no good. Miami's got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Pass to Martin. Outside Robinson. 17 seconds left in the third quarter here. Now here's Zeller. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. They grab their own miss. Martin with the ball. Over Siakam. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Miami Heat. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Toronto shooting around 35% from the field so far. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. Siakam and Achua down low at the 4 and the 5. And it's Barnes in at the 3, the small forward.
Nimble drive by Gary Trent Jr. working his way to the look he wants.
And then Siakam with the jam.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
It's tipped. Robinson with a steal. Pass to Strus. Back to Robinson. Zeller with a screen on Trent. For 3, Robinson. Pascal Siakam with a rebound. Siakam's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Barnes. Siakam in the post. Zeller's there. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And what impresses you about Pascal Siakam is his tremendous length with an intimidating 7'3" wingspan.
A big group substitution here for Miami. Adebayo's checked in for Zeller. Love comes in for Martin. Jimmy Butler's checked in for Strus. And Tyler Hero subbed in for Oladipo.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
And that length of Siakam really comes in handy on both ends, Smitty.
BA, he's tough to guard because he's able to get his shots up over most guys due to that length. And then on the defensive end, capable of guarding the post and the perimeter.
Achua into the lane. Siakam outside. Knocked away. Butler with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Here's Adebayo. Back to Robinson. Beyond the arc. Good. And the assist goes to Adebayo. Adebayo's got 3 assists in the game. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Heat.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
Yeah, one thing I think they should continue doing is attacking the break, because right now this defense has no answer for them when they do this.
Robinson against Van Vliet. Hero, the pass to Butler. Hero, screen on Barnes. Back to Hero. 6 on the shot clock. Outside for Love. 3-pointer. Excellent D there from Siakam.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the 3-point line.
And then Siakam with the jam.
Assertive move by Pascal Siakam, slamming it in before anyone can contest it.
Adebayo finds Love. And here's Butler. Oh, deflected. It's stolen by Barnes. Siakam with it. Hero picks him up. Here's Trent. Flushes it down to finish the break.
This has been fun to watch. I mean, they've managed to go on a run just when it looked like this might be over.
Butler against Van Vliet with the fadeaway. A nice shot by Butler.
Can't allow Jimmy to get his way, especially when he's got this type of positioning.
Toronto trailing. Here's Barnes. Trent left side. Van Vliet outside. From Double team on Van Vliet. Here's Achua. Siakam, great positioning on the putback. Siakam's got 7 now in this quarter.
Look at the effort from Pascal Siakam on the offensive glass, keeping that play alive and finishing it.
Pass to Robinson. Stolen by Van Vliet.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
For them to have a chance, everything has to go right on both ends from this point on.
Achua can't hit.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Outside Butler. Hero outside. 4-3. Good. And Butler gets the assist. And the Heat lead by 9.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Kicks it to Hero. Takes the 3. Nails it from 3.
Impressive job by this team, and you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Siakam in the post. Covered by Love. Knocks down the triple.
Doesn't take many. Scotty Barnes, money on that 3.
Pass to Robinson. Love, a screen on Van Vliet. Robinson can't hit. Robinson against Van Vliet. Siakam with it. Fires for 3. No luck on that one. So the Heat win it. Boy, a hard alley. Good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith.
goal, as always, protect their home court. It'll be the Heat off the tip. And here's Lowry looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Front court spots filled by Hunter and Collins. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. And it's Capella in at the 5. To the middle, here's Hero. And he uses the glass on the layup. And with these teams, Brent, we have a couple of the deepest rosters in the NBA, and not many coaches can go as far down the bench as these two.
Well, a major advantage if you have multiple guys that you have tremendous confidence in to go out there and be switchable, be able to pass, move, and initiate the offense. That's a luxury for a lot of coaches to be able to adapt that way. What a dunker this guy is. Collins capable of bringing this crowd out of their seats.
Here's Lowry. The pass to Hero. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. Adebayo down low. Capella covering. Good work defensively by Capella. Murray, the pass to Hunter. Love grabs the board.
I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
Butler with the ball, and Young picks him up defensively. And a wide open look for Hero. That's in there. Love with the assist. Hero's got 5.
Well, the shortest 3 in the game is making use of that corner spot, and Hero in the right spot that time.
Launches a 3. Murray, good.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Young finds Collins. Beyond the arc. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Murray for 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Outside Butler. Hero on the wing. He has 5. Outside for Lowry. And again, Miami with the triple.
Well, Lowry has the ball, and right now it has the feeling that he's automatic.
And the man who many consider the greatest Raptor of all time, Kyle Lowry.
He said he plans to return to retire in Toronto someday. He's already had a street named after him there. And in time, probably a statue in his honor as well.
Good on the three-point shot.
Stretch 4s, that's Kevin Love right there. Terrific range and a great quick trigger on that one.
With the crossover. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, the defender all over.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
Now here's Butler. Love kicks to Adebayo. Love against Capella. 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Love. No good from outside. And Collins has got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. Trailing by 2. Deep 2 from Murray. Young's shot is good.
Ridiculous handles there. How effective is he at creating opportunities?
Lowry has the open look. No good on the triple. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Murray. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. You know, Brett, when we talk about destination franchises, Miami has got to be in the conversation for being number 1. Agree?
Well, Kevin, if it was December and I invited you to, let's say, South Beach for a dinner, would you come?
Are you kidding me? Of course.
Absolutely, you would. But beyond the weather, it's the culture there in Miami, and certainly it keeps attracting top-tier free agents. LeBron James, Jimmy Butler, Kyle Lowry. There's more to come.
Young finds Murray. And here is Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Well, take your choice. You can either foul him or watch him dunk. Well, actually, in this case, you could get both.
Strus passes to Robinson. Back to Strus. Passes it to Zeller. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Robinson down low. He's covered by Murray. Robinson dishes to Martin. Stolen by Collins. Fast break, the Hawks. Here's Capella. And it's Strus with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Oladipo to end the cold streak. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
Well, you love nailing the last second shot. Always a feel.
Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Hawks lead by 1. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Hawks, what do you guys think?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
On the court for Atlanta, the guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. Collins and Capella man the post position. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. Martin kicks to Robinson. From deep, from beyond the arc, and then some. Robinson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Zeller.
After going undrafted in 2018, Duncan Robinson spent most of his rookie season in the G League. You fast forward to now, he's one of the best shooters on the planet.
Yurtseven's checked in for Cody Zeller. Hunter on the wing. He feeds it to Capella. Murray outside. Young with no one around. Kept alive. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. They recover it. And at last, they get one to fall.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
And for Robinson, his shot attempts, Brent, come almost exclusively from beyond the arc.
He's just done a great job creating this career as a specialist, and he's really good at it, shooting threes in the open floor. Defenders have to stay attached to Duncan, and that allows other guys the space to do what they need to do.
Here's Murray. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Hawks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And you really got to give them a ton of credit for what they've done at the free throw line this season. How about 82% as a unit?
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. And Brent, as an NBA player, there's tremendous competition, but also shared respect, and some say a brotherhood. How does that all balance out?
I think, Kevin, there's a clear line of delineation of what you're talking about once playoff time hits the NBA. I mean, during the regular season, you see a lot of guys spending some time with one another, but come playoff time, I'd be hard-pressed to find that kind of interaction because guys know what's on the line, they know what's at stake, and competition always reigns supreme.
And the turnover again by Atlanta. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Pass to Lowry. Stolen by Collins. Capella against Adebayo. Young from outside. Here's Murray. Pass to Collins. Driving in and finished off by Collins.
Big guy can move. John Collins finds a way to get that one to go.
Adebayo the screen. Loads it up for Adebayo. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there. Vertical, good hands, and a big throwdown.
Hunter kicks to Capella. He's looking for Hunter and finds him. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
And Butler gets it to go.
Well, Butler feels like he can take and make just about any shot that he wants. What great confidence on display.
Here's Murray. It's hauled in by Hero. The Heat with the lead. Outside Butler. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by DeJounte Murray. Hawks have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. And finished off by Collins.
Trae Young continuing to read and scan the floor, and that time finds an open teammate.
To the inside, Adebayo. Not going to go that time. And Atlanta will come the other way. It's Young on the wing. To the paint. Knocked loose. Gets stolen by Lowry. And here's the break. Hero passes to Love. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Butler's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Heat. Now the pass to Capella with the drive.
How about Capella getting it done on the drive? Just knifes his way to the basket.
Miami has gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter, 4 for 8. Here's Adebayo. And Capella sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Murray left side. And then Murray with the jam. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Young outside. And the layup's good off the glass. And now it's a three-point Atlanta lead.
Ooh, that's a sly little play as Trae Young gets inside and slips past the D.
Wide open look here for Murray. Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close. And we are not going to halftime.
The previous play is under review.
Going to review the tape.
Yeah, it's hard to tell on that one, and so a good time to go to the replay and just to make sure if he got it off on time.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And it looks like they got it right this time. Thank you, David. And we'll be back.
That's the end of the first half with the score, your Miami Heat 28, Toronto 31.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. DeJounte Murray has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Atlanta calls timeout.
And coach is looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Atlanta timeout. It's time for T-shirts. Come on, fans. Let's give a huge mighty welcome to the Heat Breakers.
The Hawks leading by 3. The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Adebayo is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Robinson in at the point guard position. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Second chance shot outside for Murray. Stolen by Robinson. Over in the corner, Hero. Shoots from the baseline, and the jumper falls for him. Hero's got the opening bucket to start the second half for Miami.
Hero can beat his opponents from all over the floor. He can get that shot off so quick.
And here's Collins from outside. Goes back up. And Capella with the layup. And the Hawks lead by 3.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Butler with the ball. Now guarded by Murray. Robinson a screen on Hunter. Here's Hero. Plays it up and banks it in. Hero's got 9.
How about Hero? Gets inside and finds a way to sneak up his shot and get it to go.
Well, we know how Tyler Hero's a bucket, but still lots of room for growth. Last season, the Sixth Man of the Year winner, he really did struggle, though, in the postseason.
Down low. Outside for Murray. Baseline J on the way. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And Greg, you look at the playoff shooting percentages for Hero, tailing off from his regular season numbers.
And Kevin, that's not uncommon for a younger player, but the playoffs are what matters. And to be a star, that's when you've got to deliver.
The Hawks leading by 3. Passes it to Hunter. The kick out to Young. Back to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Way too easy for Collins. With ideal positioning, he's a real problem out there.
Kicks it out to Hero. Love looking around. Back to Hero. Capella against Adebayo. Clock at 4 and stolen by Murray. And now here comes Collins leading the break. That shot off. The Heat trail by 5. Robinson for 3. Again, the miss by the Heat. Hunter on the wing. Murray, no good. Miami's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Outside for Robinson. 1:56 left in the third quarter. There's Hero with the 3. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That is his first foul of the game. The Hawks leading by 5. Here's Young. Makes it off the glass. Young's got 8 points.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
Robinson kicks to Hero. Back to Robinson. And it's Adebayo in the corner. Sinks the three-pointer. 5 points in the game.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
Murray outside. The dish now to Hunter. Back to Murray. Intercepted. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. There's Hero with the 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
And that time, Tyler Hero just so quick on the pull-up. Defense could not recover.
Young with the ball. Picked up by Hero. Young dishes to Capella. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Pass to Hunter. The Hawks working the ball around. Murray finds Hunter. Back to Murray. It's blocked.
And watch how Hero uses a burst of speed to get ahead of the shot, managing to swat that one away.
Hunter on the wing. Knocked away. And he gets the whistle. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted
the previous play is under review.
A different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
You know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Just 3 to shoot, and it's Murray penetrating. Lays it up off the glass. Murray's got 13.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Miami calls timeout. It's time to get on your feet. The loudest section gets free t-shirts for Warsaw. Let's hear it once again for your Heat dancers. Get loud.
There's 25 seconds left in the third. Zeller setting the pick for Oladipo. The shot's good.
Good job by Victor on that one, scoring despite getting whacked. I love how he maintained his balance on that shot.
Here's Collins, and then Collins slams it in.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. For three, Murray. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. And while we've got a moment, I'd send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
Thanks so much, David. Now a timeout called by Atlanta. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. It's a 5-point game. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. Murray is the shooting guard. Hunter the small forward. Collins and Capella man the post position. And it's Young in at the point.
Boy, a fierce competitor. Jimmy Butler puts his heart and soul into the game.
There are not a lot of opponents or players in this league that are going to outwork Jimmy Butler, and he does. He impacts the game in so many ways, and he's all about winning.
Here's Murray. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo. Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Hawks.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Their attacking of the offensive glass has also been a success story. All game long, they've been committed to finding those second chance opportunities.
Kevin Love's checked in for Miami. Collins in the post, defended by Butler. Young outside. Young is double. To the wing right side. Here's Collins. He takes it in. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
And he really enjoys inside play. John Collins explosive there.
Love with a wide open look. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Lowry against Young. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. The three-pointer, no good. Pass to Capella. That one doesn't drop. Great D that time from Adebayo. Butler on the wing. Rebounded by the Hawks. Collins has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Murray into the lane, and he banks in the layup. Murray's got 6 here in this quarter.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And the Heat call time here. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup. And for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. And Miami making a change here. Robinson's checked in. Butler kicks to Robinson. And Love has it in the corner. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, Love can hurt you down there. He uses his body as a shield, creates the space. Got in tight, finished that one off.
Hey, yo, right here.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Young determined on that play there. The foul not keeping him from getting up the shot.
And so Young nails them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Outside Hero. There's the pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And for Bam, it doesn't get any easier than that.
The Hawks leading by 6. Tries to keep it alive. Adebayo the screen. Loads it up for Adebayo. It's stolen by Capella. Murray the pass to Collins. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
At 6'10", John Collins getting more and more used to the physical rigors of a big man in the NBA.
That one misses for Collins. Miami's on 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. Hero passes to Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
A good job by Tyler just finding the open teammate and showing some good awareness.
For Atlanta, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. And here's Young from the arc. They get the rebound. Capella dishes to Young. Outside Collins. Just 5 on the clock. Tries again. Young's shot is off. The Heat trail by 6. Love outside. Here's Butler. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 11 rebounds in the game. Murray the pass to Collins. Outside for Murray. Hunter on the wing. Young outside. He dishes it to Capella. Second shot opportunity. And Adebayo sends it back.
Good defensive play. Adebayo on the inside, helping out his teammates.
To the middle. Young with the steal. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
And so much reliance for this team on Capella and his grittiness to do the little things on the inside. They love that work ethic.
Hero, and it's Adebayo in the corner. Dishes it to Butler. And they double up Butler. Kicks it out to Love. Miami no good on that time either. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. 6-point lead.
Heat foul. Jimmy Butler. First personal foul. Penalty.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
DeJounte Murray.
So it gets them both, and it's an 8-point game.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
For 3. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. So the Hawks take the win. They came in here and took care of business like they...
Thank you for coming out and showing you.
could be in for a show tonight, Doris. The amount of athleticism on the floor is unbelievable.
The speed alone can capture your imagination. We're going to see a ton of transition opportunities, and boy, we should see some high-flying dunks.
Now Atlanta starting 5. The tandem on the perimeter, Murray and Hunter. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. And it's Young in at point guard. And here are the Raptors now. Pass to Barnes. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Capella. Siakam, the pass to Pirtle. Shoots over Capella. No good, off the back of the rim. Hunter on the wing. Collins outside. The kick out to Young. Pass to Murray. Crosses over, and it's Murray finishing it off.
Nice passing instincts from Young. Quickly moving the ball to a guy with a wide open look. And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
Now here's Pirtle. Excellent D there from Capella. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. The kick out to Young. From deep. Pascal Siakam with the rebound. But Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats.
Now here's Young. Pass to Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. Hunter against Barnes. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Hunter. Tries again. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
Here's Trent. Rebound Atlanta. Outside Hunter. Capella, the pass to Collins. The kick to Hunter. Back to Collins. Outside Hunter. Pass to Murray. The kick out to Young. Capella, screen on Trent. Young, the pass to Capella. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Jakob Pirtle.
They're such a bruising physical player. Capella is often tough to guard without fouling.
The Raptors making a switch here. Chua's checked in. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. The Raptors have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one.
Sometimes it's hard to believe looking at him now, but Pascal Siakam was drafted late in the first round back in 2016. Think about it. This was the 27th pick at one point.
And so it's Atlanta with it. Murray up top. The kick out to Young. There's the 3. They get the rebound. Here's Collins. Here's Capella. Banked it in off the glass.
And what do you know? Capella with the high percentage look. That's his motto.
1:50 left in the first quarter here. And you can bet a lot of teams are kicking themselves now for not selecting Siakam.
Well, you have to be able to see what the potential in the future is. And Pascal Siakam has morphed into a highly productive offensive player. And the key here, guys, is there's still much room for growth. He gets more and more dangerous by the year.
Now here's Young. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
It's amazing what Young can do out there offensively. He just reads the defense so well.
Pass to Trent. And there's the drive.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Second team down.
The first one falls.
At the line for Toronto, Gary Trent Jr.
And he makes the first but misses the second.
What you love about Gary Trent Jr., guys, is here's a guy who not only excels from the three-point line. Yes, he's a consistent guy stretching the floor, but his fearlessness, his willing to take big shots in tight spots, that is something to behold.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
The Hawks leading. Outside Young. The kick to Hunter. Back to Young. Outside Murray. It's tipped. 6 to shoot. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside. The Hawks need to get one up here. Young. Here's Capella. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Trent. Kicks it out to Barnes. Here's the three. Buries it from 3. Barnes has got 6 points.
This guy's such an intelligent scorer. Scotty Barnes really ready to rise and fire.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
Look out below.
You got no chance of defending him right there. Trent, the pass to Achua. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his second personal foul. 13.
That one misses.
At the line for your Raptors, Precious Achua. 2 shots.
And he can't hit the second. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
They've committed enough fouls to be in the penalty already. Not good. They really need to concentrate on playing strong defense without getting too physical.
Here's Young. Puts it in off the killer crossover. He's got 6.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees.
Trent from long range. And that does it for the first quarter. Hawks ahead, up 5. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action.
The Hawks fans, please give a big round of applause for your Raptors, U.K.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
Another strength for them today, guys, mid-range shooting. Normally the defense wants to give you that shot. Let's see if they adjust at all.
On the floor for Atlanta, Hunter is the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young runs point with Murray at the 2. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Siakam. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
This is a real strength of Siakam's game, the ability to extend possessions and get second chance points on the board.
Here's Young. The Raptors making their last shot. Here's Capella. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Big men nowadays, Doris. Some of them handle like a guard.
Well, this is the beauty and the natural evolution of having to function on the perimeter. You want to be as skilled as possible. We call it being a 3-tool player, Brian. Can you dribble? Can you pass? Can you shoot? Increasingly, you must be able to do all 3.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Now here's Hunter. Oh, rejected by Pirtle.
Active defense from Jakob Pirtle. That's the key. When he stays active and alert, blocks are going to be there for him.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a 3-point play. That free throw good from Barnes. Here's Young. He has 6. To the inside. Here's Capella. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Siakam outside. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Siakam's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, we know this about Scotty Barnes. He has a team-first mindset, finds the open player in that instance.
Siakam finds Pirtle. Doesn't go for him.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one. One thing that makes OG Anunoby unique in this league, his nationality.
I've heard OG say he hopes to inspire other British players.
Well, I think, B.A., he's proved that there's a road for them, right? Basketball is played all over the world, and all you need to do is find somebody to notice you. The NBA certainly becomes more international every year.
The kick out to Young. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes.
Send it back, Scotty Barnes. Show off that defensive acumen.
Outside Anunoby. Back to Pirtle. And he banks in the layup.
They were totally in sync on that play. Targeted the pass beautifully.
For Atlanta, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Here's Young. And it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Pirtle. Kicks it out to Siakam. A minute 53 left in the first half. Anunoby passes to Barnes. Just 4 to shoot. Baseline try. That one's wide left.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Capella finds Young. Driving inside. It's deflected.
OG Anunoby is fast off his feet. 7'2" wingspan, says twice on the pipes.
And down it goes. 2 points. Siakam's got 6 points.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Young attacking. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. And the Hawks lead by 3.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Pirtle, the pass to Trent. Stolen by Young. Murray against Anunoby. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
To the left wing. Here's Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
Now here's Young. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Siakam, the pass to Barnes. It's stolen by Hunter. 3 seconds left. And the layup is good. Young's got 8 here in this quarter.
And the defense really has no chance when Young gets in space. He's just too skilled.
And that'll do it for the first half of play. Hawks ahead. They lead by 7. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon. Happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
Adjustments are a part of every game, in every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Well, this is a just match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
The Hawks leading. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
Yeah, at the offensive end, more often than not, you'll find Capella at the rim.
The drive by VanVleet. Siakam with a screen on Young. VanVleet gets an open look and hits it.
I'd like to see them run more plays for him. Maybe something in motion to make it harder for the defense to deny the ball.
Well, you think about the 2021 sign and trade of Kyle Lowry over to Miami. That truly was the signal that Fred VanVleet is the undisputed leader of the Toronto Raptors. It is a role, guys, he has embraced thoroughly.
5 on the clock. Knocked loose. And it's stolen by VanVleet. Down low. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Well, just show off that basketball IQ, Mr. Fred VanVleet. Pretty pass, sir.
For VanVleet, he fully took over point guard duties.
Yeah, his playing time really increased. VanVleet becoming one of the league leaders, in fact, in minutes, guys. But more than that, VanVleet's new role has him more vocal, taking on so much responsibility for his organization.
Here's Pirtle. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Pirtle's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, with big hands and nice touch, Pirtle knows how to finish in the post. This guy has a lot in his arsenal.
And he makes a first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Young against VanVleet. Pass to Pirtle. Outside Anunoby. Count it.
I'll tell you, it's 6'8" with elite athleticism. Good luck checking OG Anunoby on the interior.
And the Hawks shooting has been great this game. 58%. Capella, the pass to Young. Here's Murray. Back to Young. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And Capella gets it to go. The Raptors have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Anunoby passes to Pirtle. The kick out to VanVleet. And the Raptors get it back. Siakam, right side. Anunoby against Murray. Anunoby passes to Pirtle. Shot clock at 3. Another shot. And Siakam. Here we go. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And we have to take another look at that block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Hunter against VanVleet. And stolen by Murray. Hunter passes to Young. And the call will be against Fred VanVleet. That's his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
And Atlanta has possession. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Young, the pass to Collins. Shoots over Siakam. Oh, a nice shot by Collins. And it's a 7-point Hawks lead.
Yeah, that's a good look for Collins. I like the offensive approach right there. You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Here's Pirtle. Capella with a block. And he gets it back. The 3 from Barnes. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Murray. Outside Young. Back to Murray. The 3. Up top Collins. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Hunter. Deflected. And they recover it. Murray finds Hunter. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. We've got 1:08 left to play in the third. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Anunoby against Murray. Outside Anunoby. Shot clock at 6. The Raptors need to get off a shot. And the dunk by Pirtle.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's good from Capella.
They're one of the best rim runners in the game. Capella is underappreciated at times because he doesn't fit the mold of the modern big. But he rebounds, defends, and takes shots he knows he can make.
Siakam, the pass to Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
For Toronto, they've gone 6 for 9 in the half. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Van Vliet, and it's rejected. Barnes against Murray. Back to Capella to the right side. Outside Young. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Hawks ahead. They're up 7. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Now a timeout called by Atlanta. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. He spoke about their approach going forward. He believes that this is a mental battle. He told his players how we think about each possession will determine the outcome. Let's stay locked in.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. So it's Toronto now. They trail by 7 on the floor for Atlanta. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. The tandem on the perimeter, Murray and Hunter, and it's Young in at the point.
Wow, you see the mobility. For a bigger guy, Siakam just glides around the court. What a drive.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray finishing it off.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Here's Collins. Oh, a special move before that shot. And the Hawks lead by 6.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Siakam, no good. The Hawks shooting 59% in this one. A good average. Young. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Siakam's got 5 rebounds tonight. Barnes passes to Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
Well, this is part of Pascal Siakam's growth. The willingness to absorb nightly responsibility to score the ball.
The kick out to Young. To the middle. Here's Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Here's Trent. Again, the Raptors good for 2 more.
Well, Trent Jr. has a reputation of being a shooter, but don't sleep on his athletic ability and skill. Nice finish inside.
Here's Young. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got 5 rebounds tonight. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Trent outside. To the inside. Kicks it out to Anunoby. It's stolen by Hunter. Collins against Anunoby. Here's Young. And the basket is good. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Hawks.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Young against Trent. Young, the pass to Capella. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
Pascal Siakam. Improvement, yes. Big-time player, no doubt.
Young inside, guarded by Trent. Collins passes to Young. Capella inside. He's working on Pirtle. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more. And there's 1:38 left in the game. Siakam against Collins. Trent, the pass to Anunoby. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
You can see that OG Anunoby wants the opportunity to deliver in a big moment and does.
Collins outside. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. And they're on the break. Trent, the pass to Siakam. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
Well, Siakam in the clutch. What a delivery.
Outside Murray. Down low. Capella. Money.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Trent outside. Pirtle with a screen on Young. Trent, the pass to Pirtle. Back to Trent. And he sinks it. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Gary Trent Jr. has been fearless since the moment he stepped into the NBA. How about that big-time bucket?
This play could decide the game.
Can't afford any mistakes here, B.A.
Anunoby with it. And it's Young picking him up. Here's Pirtle. Here's Siakam. Capella with a block.
Yeah, great timing on the denial by Capella. Able to get a piece of the ball on that one.
Murray, no good. Hunter against Pirtle. Outside Barnes. Pass to Siakam. Oh, off target.
At the line for your Raptors.
He gets the first, and that narrows the gap to 1.
A big trip here for Pascal Siakam, right? And if you're going to be the star, these are the pressure moments you've got to handle. You must embrace the pressure and knock down critical free throws. Nicely done.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. Murray with it. Oh, he missed it. Capella. It's off. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. We've got more in store for you right after this. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Gary Trent. And it's Pirtle in at the center position. Young can't hit.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And then Siakam with the jam.
Well, Pascal Siakam has the ability to play on the inside and score with that length.
The kick to Hunter. Pass to Young. Collins with a screen on Trent. Young with it, and it's Anunoby picking him up. Here's Collins. The kick out to Young. Outside Murray. And here's Hunter. it's Murray finishing it off.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Here's Trent, takes it inside, and the layup is good off the glass.
Oh, you love to see Gary Trent Jr. put it on the deck, slice through the defense off that drive. Stop it, Gary.
Here's Murray, pass to Hunter. Murray against Anunoby, the kick to Hunter. Here's Collins. Clock at 6. Back to Hunter. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That one on Barnes.
The officials were right on top of that one.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. And both free throws good for Hunter.
Well, those were essential. Very steady work at the free throw line in a very tight game.
Siakam outside. And he gets it to go again. He's connected on 10 of 15 now.
Well, you love the size and the length of Siakam, so he's comfortable in the painted area. Does nice work there.
Outside Anunoby. Pass to Trent. Out to the right wing.
Such an important part of what this team does. A lot of weight on Siakam here.
First team foul.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
He's able to make it a 2-possession game with some solid work at the line right there.
Here's Young. He connects, and he's brought them within 2 points now.
And this is why Young is a go-to guy. He can get it done even under the toughest circumstances.
Pass to Capella. Oh, they get a hand on it. Well, if they score here, they could effectively end this one.
Yeah, and their main objectives right now, taking care of the rock and using some time.
Barnes passes to Siakam. Back to Barnes. Excellent D there from Collins. And so it's Atlanta with it. Pass to Capella. Hurdle with the block. And he's able to get it back. It falls! And tie game! Huge basket right there.
Refusing to give up on the glass, Capella truly works for his rebounds.
Here's Siakam. Can't cash it in. Now a timeout called by Atlanta. Here's Young. Oh, it falls!
Boy, that's a bang-bang play on the inbound pass. I like those quick hitters.
And so it's Atlanta who scrapes by with a win. It was touch and go there for a while.
on depth from teams around the league, Steve.
Yeah, the reason why is, Kevin, the speed of the game is a reason. Health has been a big reason. And obviously, the deeper you are, the better you are and have a better chance of winning the championship.
So here's Miami's starting group. The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Lowry in at the point. Just 5 to shoot. Barnes finds Siakam. He gets it in there.
Strong finish. Siakam with great balance, able to complete the play through contact.
Outside, Hero. Puts up a 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Anunoby, count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And the muscle that Anunoby possesses, fantastic at gutting it out through contact and finishing.
Smitty, OG Anunoby from the UK has had a nice impact on the game.
And he said he wants to grow the game in England. OG's hoping to open up some paths to the NBA for young players from the UK.
And it's Trent in the corner. That 3 off the mark. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Heat. Kicks it out to Love. Launches it. And again, Miami with the triple.
And right there, I like how Adebayo takes his time, scans the floor, makes the unselfish play.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Love outside. Lowry against Trent. The shot by Butler, nobody around. And the Heat, another 3.
Capable of connecting from deep, the defense must honor Butler's ability to burn them with his jumper.
It's stolen by Lowry. And now it's Lowry running. Here we go, all the way if he can.
That's just great court recognition there. He saw the D pack in the lane on the break, so he calmly rolls up and drained the transition 3.
Trent against Butler. And a wide open look for Siakam. The offensive rebound. Pirtle kicks to Anunoby. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. To halt the run. Rebound Love.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Top of the key, Siakam. Trent, right side. Siakam outside. Barnes passes to Anunoby. 6 to shoot. Back to Barnes. The Raptors need to get a shot off. Pirtle's shot is off. The Heat leading by 7. And of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
Now here's Butler, following the miss by Scotty Barnes. Love inside, Barnes on him. Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pirtle kicks to Barnes. On the wing, Anunoby. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got 3 assists in the game. Here's Adebayo. Out left to the wing. Butler against Barnes. And slam dunk by Butler.
That's a fantastic dribble move from Butler. He's extremely confident with his dribble.
Anunoby in the corner. Trent outside. Siakam outside. Misses the 3.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Adebayo down low. Covered by Siakam. Love goes in. No good on that one. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Oh, and the dunk by Barnes.
Hello, Scotty Barnes throws it down. Okay, young fella.
To the left side wing. Back to Love. Pirtle with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And slam dunk by Butler.
Love to see Jimmy get aggressive on the slam, blitzing his way to the rim.
No good on the last second attempt there. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. It's the Heat up 4. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Miami.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Gary Trent is out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. Oladipo, the pass to Zeller. And there's Oladipo on the assist by Zeller. Oladipo's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Heat. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. 6-point game. Zeller grabs the board.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Robinson misses.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. You know, playing less than 30 minutes a game, Duncan Robinson shattered the Miami three-point record back in 2020.
Greg, he buried 273 pointers that season. Robinson works hard to find space on the perimeter. And if he's open, he's as accurate as it gets.
Back to Trent. Here's Anunoby. Hands it from downtown. Anunoby's got 9.
This is one of the best aspects of Anunoby's game. Let someone else initiate, you finish the job.
Martin, the pass to Oladipo. Outside Robinson. Over in the corner, Zeller. 6 on the shot clock. And the dunk by Zeller.
I like that pass from Duncan Robinson, keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Inside, Pirtle. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Pirtle's got his second basket of the game.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
To the inside, outside for Martin. Knocks down the 3 ball. And the Heat lead by 4.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Trent passes to Anunoby. Oladipo against Trent. On the wing, Barnes. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Trusting his mechanics, Barnes puts the shot right up.
Now, here's Oladipo. Pass to Zeller. The kick out to Oladipo. And again, Miami with the triple.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Cody Zeller. Greg, when the postseason rolls around, the officials tend to let more go, more contact, more aggressive play. Is that the right approach?
Kevin, I think it is the right approach. And I'm a fan of letting the players play and blow the whistle when there's clearly an advantage created by either the offense or defense.
And the Raptors making a change here. Porter's checked in. Trent passes to Siakam. And stolen by Love. And here's the fast break. Adebayo leading the way. Raptors trail by 4. Trent with it. Lowry picks him up. And a wide open look for Porter. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Kicks it out to Love. Over in the corner, Hero. Lets the 3 fly. Love finds Hero. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside for Lowry. Off target from outside. The Raptors have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Down low, Butler with the steal. Pass to Love. Back to Butler. Passes to Adebayo. There's the triple. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Adebayo's got the lead up to 7 now for Miami.
And if Adebayo starts hitting those, this offense immediately reaches another level.
Butler passes to Adebayo. No good there. Good D by Siakam. Outside Porter. And so it's Miami bringing the quarter. Thank you, David. We'll be back after half.
Your Raptors, 22. The Heat, 29.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Miami leading by 7.
Looking at the Raptors roster, basically the entire squad is under 30. Their key players are extremely young, a great sign for the future.
On the court for the Heat, at the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Caleb Martin out there with Butler. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. Miami's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. The drive by Lowry. Outside for Martin. Lots of room. That one goes in. Martin's got 5. Yeah, youth is on their side. And Smitty, since winning that title in 2019, the Raptors have totally turned over their squad.
Kawhi, Kyle Lowry, Serge Ibaka, all have left Toronto, Kevin, replaced with much younger players. Give Toronto's front office credit for retooling quickly.
And the pass to Butler. Driving inside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jakob Poeltl. That is his first foul of the game. And the Raptors with some changes. Achua, he's checked in for Jakob Poeltl. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Trent. Butler kicks to Martin. Right side, Butler. 5 to shoot. Back to Martin. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
More and more comfortable facing up and knocking down jumpers. Bam Adebayo's game continues to grow.
Martin against VanVleet. Martin with the screen for Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Ferocious finish. Bam's natural strength is next level.
And so VanVleet will bring it up for the Raptors, trailing by 10. Porter passes to Anunoby. A three-pointer off the mark. The Heat have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all defense 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
Martin's in the post. He's guarded by Anunoby. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5 even though he's a little undersized.
With the step back. Lowry against VanVleet. Over in the corner, Hero. Here's Adebayo. Goes back up. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Butler with the steal. Now running, there comes Lowry pushing the ball up. The alley-oop layup, very well done. Heroes got the lead up to 14 now for Miami.
You gotta love a veteran point guard. Lowry keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Achua. Ball's knocked loose. Left side, Hero. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Achua.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And finished off by Siakam.
There's always been a level of savvy to Porter's game. Beautiful pass.
Outside for Martin. Bangs home the trifecta. Martin's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Raptors trail by 15. The kick out to Porter. Offline with his three. And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Miami again turning it over. Fred's checked in for OG Anunoby. And the Heat with some changes. Here's Van Vliet. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Buries the long-range jumper.
You have to respect Fred's range. If not, he'll make you pay.
Love with the screen on Van Vliet. The tray. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Stolen by Robinson. Kicks it to Oladipo with 1 on the clock. Oh, throws the buzzer. Beating dunk. And so it's Miami enjoying a 12-point lead as they took. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Underneath in the post, it's Siakam and Achua. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. And it's Porter. And at the 3, the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Here's Van Vliet. Trent outside. Back to Van Vliet. Fires for 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. Love's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Another shot. Got a hand on it. Left side, Love. Clock at 6. This one for 3. And they recover it. Yurtseven kicks to Strus. Robinson for 3. Rebound by the Raptors. And they're staring at a sizable deficit.
It's still within reach, though, that they don't have to rush things.
Here's Van Vliet. Kicks it out to Siakam. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Oladipo with the ball, and it's Trent picking him up. Robinson passes to Yurtseven. Robinson on the wing, covered by Van Vliet. Now, here's Strus. Tight defense on him. They get it again. Outside Robinson. He kicks it to Oladipo. Back to Robinson. Here he goes, and it's good with time running down on the shot clock. And the Heat lead by 14. Toronto's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Kicks it out to Siakam. Outside Porter. Toronto working the ball around now. And again, no good by Toronto.
Trying to shoot himself out of his slump, and it's not going well.
Robinson for three. Miami keeps it going. A new 14-second clock. Lets the three fly. And it's Robinson again missing.
Just not feeling it from beyond the arc. Sometimes that happens. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Scooped up. The kick out to Porter. It's Trent on the wing. Porter trying to free himself up. Trent outside. Siakam outside. For three, Van Vliet. And it's Miami with the rebound. Good saving. Covered by Siakam. Trent against Robinson. Out left to the wing. Now, here's Strus. Covered by Van Vliet. Here's Robinson, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. A different look for Miami. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Omer Yurtseven. Jimmy Butler comes in for Max Strus. And Hero subbed in for Victor Oladipo. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Van Vliet. 1:29 left here in the fourth quarter. Trent goes in. Unloads. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Butler. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is worth it.
The Heat making a switch here. Martin's checked in. Siakam kicks to Van Vliet. Kicks it out to Siakam. Stolen by Robinson.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Miami.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Bam Adebayo.
He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing rebounds.
Butler with the ball, picked up by Van Vliet. From deep, Adebayo. Offensive rebound, Heat. In the corner, it's Robinson. Pass to Adebayo. And there's the drive.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fan. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.